And good day there, BBPN there, season number 2 continues on here. Now, normally we'd be looking at the last game of week 5 at this point here, but Nurgle is running a bit behind. Go figure. So, we're going to go and take a look at the one division that seems to be trying to actually get its act together, well, as fast as it can anyway. So yes, that would be Slannesh division. And we're going to go take a gander at who's going to do what to whom. Is there going to be witnesses? And is there going to be charges? Well, that's what they all say anyway. Okay. So we're going to head out to the stadium. And let's see who got week number 6. Remember, there's only one more week in the, quote, first round season. Then the divisions will sort themselves out one more time. Are we ready? Let's get it started here. And there we go. Alright, so welcome to, yes, it's week 6, definitely there, a little bit ahead there. And the legend is definitely here. No, not you, this one. Yes, it is. The Brick and Grotty show has been brought to you live. You can see they're sitting this one out here. Yes, it is a Nurgle team. After a fashion, of course, you can see it's rather an interesting Nurgle team. Yeah, you got it. Pile of rotters. They've only got the 2 Chaos. They started with 1. They're saving for the 3rd one. And now Fluffy. And meanwhile, your usual Chaos scum. Let's get it started here. There's the kick. Yes, they've actually got kick as a skill. And the ball goes somewhere. Oh, look, it's a free reroll. Well, who cares anyway? Well, it's not like that team actually deserved it, but he's got it. So, 4 rerolls for Chaos. He's even got the fame for some stupid reason. And Apothecary, and now he's going straight to the good old-fashioned fisting.
Wow, you got it. Wow, you got it. Wow, you got it.
Yeah, they've taken out that rotter there. Typical rotter, he's out for a while. Yes, Decay kicks in. He's going to be missing at least a game. Maybe more. No, it's only 1. It doesn't compound that way. But the injuries do. There's the favourite 1 and 9. See, tells you didn't need the reroll. And there's the good salted podge. Everyone's moving up. Let's take a look here. Have any skills actually been bought by this team? Yeah, there's a few somewhere, as you can see. Nurgle's ended up. They've actually got, yep, that's a kick-off, move. There's the actual kick itself. And then, of course, look at Chaos. Everything's about the bashing. Football secondary, unfortunately. And yes, the Slannesh division is the Elvish division. Yes, eat the beef indeed. Hey, he actually got the ball this time. What a klutz. And the rest of Chaos moves up the field and keeps things nice and carefully screened. Now, as you can see here, what's he got? Well, he bought a lot of booze, so that's alright. And he only has the 2 rerolls. And you're going, what's going on over here? Well, these 2 don't need to play the first drive. They really don't. No, seriously, he's got an ogre and a goblin. This is the Doom Diver. That's why it's the Brick and Grotty show, hence the name. Basically, his team is built around recruiting them every single turn. It's not a bad idea. It can actually work. It's so crazy, it just might work. But we'll see, won't we? Don't we? Alright, here we go. Turn 2. Basically, all Nurgle does is just contain. They've got nothing else they try and do. Alright, shaky attack here with the sneaky claw, and rightfully so, it doesn't work. More push may push you. Bit of frustration here by Chaos, because Chaos would actually like to hurt something. At least that's the theory anyway.
Attack! Attack!
Yeah, I had to ask, didn't I? Oh well. And meanwhile, they're getting on the side here. And just for you there in the chat room there, I'm double checking to see if the bandwidth is affecting you or not. So far, it looks to be going pretty smooth on this end here. So yeah, roommate might be sucking up your bandwidth. Yes, I'm noting that. That's going on in the chats there. Okay. Meanwhile, here we go. Heavy aggression here. Nurgle's actually gotten a cheeky attack right back. And it works out pretty well. And then you can see, yep, smart move. He goes just right back to where he was again. Here come the rest of them moving back up here. And then the rest of the Nurgle team, he gets very smartly, he just keeps the screen up. And he has no reason with this design of the team, yeah, it's definitely num. He's got no reason to go in. No, seriously, he's absolutely got none. This is the best plan, and this is, I will say this, smartly how a Nurgle team is played. Unless you've got certain strategical players, at this point he still hasn't got those kinds of players. This is his best move. Just stall the line out and force Chaos to have to try and do something. And as you can see, Chaos is just getting utterly frustrated, just trying to plow right through them. Oh, here we go.
Chaos consume you!
Yeah, he got something. Yeah, that's basically a sum up of exactly what's going on the front line there. And there goes the second removal. Now, Nurgle's not too worried about that. Because as he said, he'd look at it and say, it's turn 3 and this is as far as he's gotten. 2 squares. It's as far as he's gotten. Alright, now he's getting a little clever here. He's just like, okay, he's got to start turning the corner. Maybe make a pass action because there's only the 2 disturbing presences. Yeah, that's something you usually face with Nurgle. At least 4 or 5 of them. He's only got 2. Speaking of 2, well, he's only got those 2 dice, so he has to re-roll that one. And gets a push. There goes a precious reroll, but he's not too worried about it. He just didn't want to end the turn that weakly. There we go. He's going to keep him tied up. That's a good idea. Quick 2 dice over there. Hey, meet me fist. He's an old friend of mine. And now, as you can see, he moves along here because he'd like to actually, get away with it. Yes, he does. Well done, lad. Solid punch. Down goes the Chaos Warrior. Would you like to make it 2? Nah, it's only a push. But that's fine. Absolutely does the job. It slows the Chaos team down. And this lad dodges away. Even though he's only AG3. Rotters can dodge. Warriors can't. They can. Alright. Here comes the bitterness here.
You are marked for death!
That's what he says anyway. There's a bit more pounding it and pounding it on the front line. Yes, it is inch by inch crazy. Chaos is getting absolutely sick of this, and you can see this is why, now that all these Nurgle players were a little too strong one side, smash a hole through and he's running. You can see it right there. Now he's got a hole smashed through. He has doubled his progress. Alright, so far, nothing to worry about, nothing to see here, other than pain, lots and lots of pain. And everyone else is on the move. Bit more movement there. 2 dice here, nope, doesn't get anything there, well, he might as well move him out of the way. Decides not to keep him marked up though, that might be a mistake. And otherwise, Chaos thinks they've got things. Now here's the problem. Nurgle now has got nothing to lose but try and smash their way in. Which he just might end up doing. Yep, it's KO nom, isn't it? Well, it is adding up because he does have the extra booze. So, good chance these lads come on back and then the real stars show up. And these stars can do a 1-turn touchdown. Easy. They can do a 1-turner. So, as long as he stalls it out, and makes it either nil or just 1-0, then he gets his turn 8, he can score. It really is that simple with this team. Ah, he got one. Well done.
Kill him, do it! Shoot him!
And meanwhile, Nurgle just keeps on moving. Risks the 2 dice uphill. He's just going to take it. Now he took it all right in the butt cheeks.
Defile the fools!
Well, too much information, isn't it? And here comes Chaos moving back up here, trying to scrump back up. Will he drive it all the way through? See, this is the problem. the Chaos coach knows with these players, every turn he gives Nurgle is a likelihood Nurgle's going to score it right on back again. Alright, here they come. Nurgle has decided they'll end this one kind of through. They may try and contain this. Speaking of try and contain, cannot contain his excitement as he finally gets a solid hit, but doesn't do anything else. Push me, push you. And yeah, this is now the problem with Nurgle. Nurgle just does not move fast, so Nurgle's going to have a hell of a time trying to contain this. Unless he's willing to risk a couple of red dice. It's a thought. He could red dice this, just to make it a little interesting. And he comes, staggering in. Bit of a shuffle there, he's got everything marked up. Now he's actually got a possibility. If he did one dice there, he could have run straight through and try and hit him. I'm serious. But he decides not to do that. And instead, he's perfectly happy, and you start thinking this is the strategy here, of Nurgle to let him think he can score safely, but he has to hurry it up to give him an extra turn. Diabolical, isn't it? Meanwhile, he actually gets away with a hit, 2 dice, and he marks him up. And he makes the dodge with the rotter. It's remarkable what the slime is doing, isn't it? Alright, Chaos, hot pursuit. Now remember, Chaos Warriors, unlike the Nurgle Warriors, do have an AG of 3. And they have a movement of 5. The Nurgle they're a bit faster and a bit more agile. Good solid punch. So now Chaos has realised what's happening here. He doesn't want to score just yet. Good solid fisting. Can you do it for 2? Yeah, there we go. Foul appearance finally kicks in. It's about bloody time. There's another good solid hit. Does he score it in now? Yeah, he decides he's going to score it right now. Yeah, maybe not exactly the song you were expecting, but it seems to fit this team pretty nicely. So, they pounded their way through, but do notice 3 turns. Scored it a wee bit quick, didn't he? So let's turn this around here, because guess who's on the field? Yeah, Brick and Grotty. Well, he hasn't brought Grotty on yet, don't worry, that's going to happen pretty soon. What is the ability of Brick and Grotty? Brick is basically an ogre. He's an ogre with strong arm. This is the big one, Nerves of Steel. He doesn't care if anyone's in his tackle zone. Bit of an advantage is when he go and pair him up with Grotty. Grotty is a Doom Diver. He is a Goblin with AG4. So he has a very easy time not only having the ball, but landing with the football and then running and getting one of those touchdown things. Because remember, he's got Dodge and Stunty AG4. It's anything but a 1. Are you seeing what the idea of this team is? And you've just given him 3 turns to get the ball to him, throw him down the field, score. That is what this team does, alright? So, it is Bash, but the Nurgle team's not Bash. That's the funny part. They're really not. And this is why he bought kickoff return. And look, he gets a free reroll.
Sloppy.
That should make his life easier now. Does drop the ball, but think of it this way. I was a free turn to move, get under the ball, and try and pick it up. Now he has to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go, hand it off. Well, maybe 5, go, and hand it off. He's a no-heady right now. Step 1, plough the road. He doesn't need to plough the road all that much. Now, here's what he needs to do, and yes, it sounds crazy, isn't it? Yeah, push me, push you, and then he needs to put a wall of bodies or anything else in there just to make life difficult. Now remember, he can put all these people in these tackle zones. Brick doesn't care. He's got Nerves of Steel. He doesn't care. Right, step 1, pick up the football. Step 2, move the football. Does not risk the GFIs and leaves Brick vulnerable. That is not smart play. Well, we'll see if this comes back to haunt him, won't we, lads? Okay, so here we go. See, he's figured it out. That was incredibly vulnerable, because guess what happens? Comes in, 2 dice, and he got him.
You're a fucking choir boy compared to me! A choir boy!
Despair, for your end is near!
See, big mistake made there. It's a good play, but you got to leave players next to him so you can't get away with that. Now Brick's knocked down, he's in the wrong square. Did not think it through, unfortunately. Well, that's why you have the broadcast for. It's a great idea, but you've got to defend them. You can't leave the 2 rotters back here. They needed to be up there, right next to him. Then he can't get away with 2 dice. Alright. Well, now Nurgle's got no choice. Get the ball up to him. Well, there you go. And he's actually dropped the bloody thing. Oh my god.
You just made the list!
Yeah, he does fail it on a 1, doesn't he? Well, now that's insult to injury, isn't it? He's now even not going for it the first time. Well, guess what? Now he's dropped it on the second turn. So much for all these turns. Chaos, of course, is looking at this as a golden opportunity to get some beatings in. Lots and lots of beatings. Everyone's moving in here. He's not letting them get away with it. 3 dice. Re-rolls it. Still doesn't get him.
Rejoice in the coming oblivion!
Pushes him in the ball. Ball lands there. Well, congratulations. By the misplace, you've just cost yourself your 1-turn touchdown, unfortunately. Chaos must be delighted at the turn of events. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, risks the 1 dice, does get it, and someone gets to meet his fist. Over here, running around, it's nothing urgent now. No, seriously, nothing is urgent because this has now happened, and now you failed that one. No urgency. Alright, here we go. 2 dice. You might as well hit something. If you can get a result, it would be half bad, would it? Comes running around here. Push me, push you. Re-rolls that. Does get a solid fisting. Well, what do you know? He actually hits something. Ah, well, that's a good idea anyway.
Executed with impunity.
Now he's got the ball. You might as well do a pass action. And he got it. Yay! He actually got it. Oh, well, there we go. Half-time. It's 1-0. This half-time, of course, is brought to you by Hard Block Cafe. Now serving up a good solid fisting every single time. It's a bit of a lesson, that drive, wasn't it? When you take a look at it, you know, would you want to foul him? Well, why? He can't do anything. At least not yet while he's down the ground. And yeah, it's basically, as you just saw there in the broadcast, you know. Yes, he paid for the 2 bombs, but here's the thing. He needed to protect them. See how he had blocked this way? He needed to move these 2 rotters, so everything is turned, here and here. Then they couldn't have done anything. Why? Because even though they're in his tackle zone with nerves of steel, he doesn't care. But since you left him vulnerable, he got 2 dice on you. Alright, here we go. Can he do it smart this time? Now he gets under the ball. It's in the rafters somewhere. And the ball's drifting a little bit more.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
So guess what? He misses it. Priceless. Alright. 1 in 9 immediately. Fails the first. And again, doesn't keep it scrummed. So he's actually now decided to put someone there. Slightly smarted, not by much. Push me, push you. Yep, he's going to throw a fist with good old, you know, Brick. Why? Reasons. And guess what he's done? See? Now he's doing it right. Now he's doing it crazy right. Okay, here he goes. Decides he's going to blitz with the Rodder because why? Well, why not? And he kicks him away. Would you foul? That's a good question. Oh, I think that's exactly what he's looking at right now. No. There's the Doom diving into a better position there. GotW is ready for the football when it eventually arrives. Actually, speaking of, he's trying to make it arrive.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Maybe indeed. Okay, Chaos. Well, they know what they've got to do, sort of. The reality is that's who they need to hit. They're not so caring about this one. Blitz is in, gets the solid hit, does nothing else though. And now you can see what he's doing here. He should have gone 2 more squares, just to make life on the handoff a little trickier, but, you know, we've seen how this coach, you know, doesn't make the hard decisions. Going around the end here one more time. Yeah, of course, bravely his Chaos Warrior mocks up a Rodder. And everyone else is just going to scrum it up here. Moves a couple more players in a position. Otherwise, he's waiting for something exciting to happen. Well, as you can see, he's sick of waiting. He's going to go and get the football. What do you blame him? And meanwhile, Nurgle moving along here. It's becoming an interesting shuffle, this game. So it's perfectly winnable with this setup. I 100% agree. It's perfectly winnable. But you've got to play them smart. And as you saw, those 3 turns wasn't played too well. It's a learning experience by this coach, trying to figure out ways to get around and how to best use this team. Push might push you. And now you see the craziness as it is. Yeah, he's going to blitz with the Ogre because he's sick and tired of waiting on this one. Nope, that didn't work.
We must overreact immediately!
And yes, he has finally found where the football is, and he's often shuffling. What do we call it? Shuffling. Hey, made the head off this time.
That's easy!
And here he goes, bit of a dodge, keep things a bit choked up here. And now it's on to Chaos. Chaos is off and running again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Decides he's not going to mock that one up. This time he's quite correct. And as for the rest of the team, they're all on the move. Good solid hit here on the Rodder. Doesn't achieve much though at this point here. Bit of cheekiness, does move the Chaos Warrior in here because, let's face it, throwing player, he's not standing there. So, this is actually not a waste of time. In fact, you can see what he's planning on. Yeah, he's going to take a shot at him because he's done it again. And he's left the Ogre wide open for a 2 dice blitz. Re-rolls it, gets what he deserves. Yes, that's right, he gets lots of pushes. Once again, Nurgle coach, not paying attention to how this player works. Alright, Nurgle, on the move. Let's see if they're actually going to howitzer this player down the field now. He's thinking about it. He's just thinking about it. Do you indulge in stunty trust? That's a good question there in the chat. He's got a good point. Do you? Well, instead he actually screens the player up here. Couple more Rodders come into position. He decides to get a blitz with this one. There we go, solid punch. Doesn't achieve anything though. But does actually get these players now a little tied up. Comes the other Rodder here, decides he's going to keep this lad tied up. And meanwhile, yeah, 2 dice, good solid fist, does he get anything? Now, and of course he actually moves and engages. Yeah, this has now just become a straight up scrum, not what he actually planned on. Alright. Means to dodge your trust, and I think someone's going to be making a run for it. He can do it, he's AG4 with dodge, and he's stunting. In fact, Chaos might have gotten so obsessed with this, they haven't realised he could do that. Oh dear. Has Chaos made a bit of a mistake overextending? It's an interesting way of phrasing it, but yes it is. Solid punch. Now, you're not seeing many casualties going on here. Well, it's because Chaos doesn't have all the nasty skills just yet. They need a few more skill points. Yeah, it's going down into time for let's stop, big boy. You know that? It's time to try and actually run like mad. And it actually could work. It depends how much risk he decides to throw on this one here. There we go, good solid hit. And now let's see what Nurgle does. And yeah, you can see it. Nurgle's decided, nope. He's at it. He's decided, you know what, he's just going to risk running it. Yeah, why is he... The question to ask is, why is he running and not strumming? Well, he's already goofed it twice. He goofed up the one he should have done right. He totally goofed it up. That should have been an easy score. So now he's just decided, you know what, hell with it. I'm just going to run and try and score. Instead of actually throwing him, because the time when he should have done it is already passed, and he doesn't want to give too many turns to the Chaos to score back, so he's just running. And he's hoping to actually do some damage while he's at it. Well, he's hoping, isn't he?
And there was much rejoicing.
Well, there's some rejoicing, at least he stunned someone. Meanwhile over here, Nurgle at least is throwing a couple of good punches here, but they're just not getting anywhere, are they? Mind you, from Chaos's viewpoint, he's really not getting anywhere either. Okay, now you see Chaos has realised what's happening. 1 in 9's it, of course it does. He's been overdue for that one. And then he gets that one.
Today's gonna suck!
Well, he's happy about that. He got something. Yeah, it's not the casualty you wanted, lad, but you'll take it. And yes, he has marked the stunty up. He's going to be 3 dodges getting through. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go, go. He can score. Mind you, remember, loner. Which means if he does get a 1, it's all over. Guess what? Not where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be there, lad. Chaos is getting lucky here. It seems like both coaches are actually being a wee bit sloppy here. Oh, there we go. Solid hit. Does he get anything good there? Maybe. Could be.
More dust. More ashes. More disappointment.
Feels that way, doesn't it? He's just not getting casualties. This is the thing about Chaos teams. They love casualties. That's how they get most of their SPP. So, not getting casualties in this drive risks the 1 die just to remove the dodge problem. That is a bit of crazy. There's the run. Is he in? He's in! Yeah, there's a bit of an insult chain going back and forth between these two teams. Alright, let's turn this one around then. Now, at this point, it's late in the game. Do you keep... Yes, you keep the stars on the field. Absolutely. Now they stay on there. Yeah, no skill points, except for the 1 cheap one. That's all he's got. Nothing else. Meanwhile over here, nothing either. Mind you, this is where it gets crazy, and I'll have to explain. He likes having a low TV, because it gets him all these extra enhancements and other things he can get too. Problem is, Chaos would like to have skill points here, because he actually like to, you know, as you can see, buy some skills, and that's all he's got. It's been a tough season, this is week 6. So there's the kick. And yeah, there we go, bitch invasion.
Destroy the weak!
Unfortunately, look who they hit. 1, 2, 3, 4 Nurgles. Nurgle used to have 11 players and suddenly gets 7. Missed Chaos completely. Slight favoritism apparently by the supporters. Well, I guess they're favoring the team that's actually hitting something. Speaking of hitting something, yeah, you see now what he's doing. Concentrated fire, and it's time to get rid of the ogre.
Despair, for your end is near!
Alright, and now as you asked there in the chat again, do you foul? Okay, this is one time I'd say, yes, yes you do. Because you never want to keep the ogre. Mind you, nothing else is working either. You know, Chaos dreams of someday hitting something and it actually breaking. Like, really breaking. Not this stun crap. In fact, as the cast just put it very nicely there, congratulations. The fans just did 4 times what you've been able to do all game. Oh, you absolutely suck.
We are taking fire!
You're taking something alright. Clearly it's the wrong pills. Alright, Nurgle, congratulations, you've actually gotten a turn to stall. And they're gonna try to stall. Push mate, push you. 3 turns left there, no rerolls. Ogre, unfortunately, boneheads. That's a bit of a problem. Because if the ogre would actually get up and take part, he could actually stop this. This might get close, and admittedly, no rerolls. Push mate, push you. And the rest of his team starts to recover. Good thing about Disturbing Presence, it still works even when you're knocked flat on your ass. And here's the thing, will Chaos remember that? Maybe, we'll see. Can he actually get... There we go! Actually got it, no problem.
Hostile chaos are in the area!
Hey, actually got it now!
They will know pain!
And he's off and running. Got lucky there, no rerolls, mate, but all his rolls. There you go. Hey, it's actually a skill point, you're right. And Chaos is now going to do everything he can to screen up. See, this is what happened, everyone knocked down. Made a bit of a difference here, because you would have loved the ogre, let alone anyone else still being standing. Chaos, push me, push you. They're dreaming of just, come on. You know, at this point, you take both down. I'm serious, lad. You take both down at this point because you just want to hurt something. Nurgle makes a crazy dodge of all things. Now the ogre gets up. Here's the fun part. You could stunt the in and 2 dice, red dice, and knock him down. You know this. Does Nurgle recognise he can knock out the ball carrier? Now there's push me, push you. No, doesn't recognise it. Instead, he's going to go for the easy blitz. Ah, he knocked something down. Just doesn't do very much there.
I killed everybody.
Well, that's what you should be doing, lad. Alright, so what's he doing? He's going to actually try a scream. Goblin needs to go here. No, fortunately not. It just doesn't happen.
Rejoice in the coming oblivion!
Yeah, that was a double 1, lads. That was a double 1. Apparently, he doesn't have the luck either today. It's a shame, too. Like I said, this team could really do miracles. It's just not today. Turn 15. Now, here's the thing if you're Chaos. Do you score? I hate to say it, no, you don't. You don't want to give him the 1 turn. Because he might actually do it right this time. There you go, someone got smart. What do you mean it took bloody 15 turns for him to get smart? Okay. Not pointing any fingers at any particular coach here, not exactly being the brightest thing on the league. Well, there you go. And...
Death to the enemy!
No, sorry. Much as he's trying, he's only a stun. Alright, it's the same instruction. He goes there, locks them up, you get up, blitz, hit them for 2 dice. That's what you do. Yes, it's 2 red dice. That's what you do, lad. That's the play. Does Nurgle wake up and do it? Alright. Couple of glory hits, fine, that's just fine. Oh god, and he double skulls and loners it.
Today's gonna suck!
You know, that happened to him his last game. Things were going fine, maybe there was a way to get out of the mirror, and then Brick throws a block, double skulls, and then fails the loner. Oh well.
Mr. Knowledge, and see what you've learned so far. What color are the unicorns? Where are they dancing? Please use one word to describe the texture of their magical fur.
Smile! Yeah!
Yeah, that is it then. Of all things, 2-1, as pointed out there. It became a bit of a strange game, isn't it? You know what Chaos wants to do? He couldn't do it most of the game. And then meanwhile, as for the Nurgle team, he got given a gift. Turn 1, this is for the coach too. You had a gift there, but you set it up wrong. You had things almost right, and then you forgot to screen them. And then you wonder why it went all wrong. You should have scored that one. And then you had two different opportunities there, and it just didn't work. And then, of course, Brick, once again, signing the t-shirts, has the t-shirt cannon malfunction, and down he goes. Sigh. Oh, well, that is Blood Bowl for you some days. It really is. When you have a gimmick playing like that, then all I can say is you got to pay attention to it. You know, use it properly because you had your opportunity. Oh, well, meanwhile, for Chaos, I hate to say it, they'll take the win. They really badly need it. For how few skill points they get out of that game, they'll just take the win. Anyway, that's it for Slannesh. We're going to see on Friday who actually plays. Maybe Nurgle finally gets their games done with. And we'll be back in the same BBPN time. Thank you all for watching. And Nuffle, bless your dice.